Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua and former President Uhuru Kenyatta political differences have taken a different twist. It's getting messy in a new row. The former confidants, friends and comrades have become extreme enemies and rivals. The rivalry is complex and multi-faceted, probably beyond politics, and will have a wider implications on Mount Kenya politics in the coming days, especially the West Zone. The war seems to be attracting a wider attention, with all concerned parties aligning their troops on the battlefront, ready to engage fearlessly. But before we get into our analysis, welcome to Freakventure, and if you are here for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe. If you are watching from a different platform, kindly log into YouTube, search for Freakventure and subscribe. The Kenyatta family has taken sides as well to rescue their son Uhuru and protect their vast wealth after seemingly falling into a trap that Rigathi Gachagua is on a rude mission to halt any further extension of the Kenyatta economic kingdom, especially after the attack on their farm during the Azimio demonstrations. Also, after DP Rigathi consistently maintained that even if it is 60 years of freedom, the Kenyatta family must surrender a portion of their land meant for the Mau Mau freedom fighters. This idea has left Mama Ngina wild and furious, terming Rigathi Gachagua as a fake Mau Mau. Consequently, together with the infamous Mount Kenya Foundation, the family is on a silent mission to dislodge Rigathi as the Mount Kenya Kingpin for unceremoniously retiring Uhuru politically during the 2022 general election, and later publicly taking credit along with the MPs Kimani, Ichungwa and Ndindi Nyoro. In this battle, Mama Ngina seems to be on a calculative move, probably as one of the most experienced inactive politicians currently. And for record, she is not a push away, as many may wish. She is silent but calculative, a strong reason why Kenya Kwanza war on tax evasion appeared short-lived immediately she responded to the allegations. More so, when Uhuru Kenyatta came into political marriage with William Ruto, she played a vital role in the union. And until handshake saw her interest on William Ruto, she ever believed that Ruto was the best placed person to replace Uhuru as the next president. Ideally, after the little-known Jeremiah Kioni became too vibrant during the BBI campaigns in Mount Kenya zone, Uhuru championed his nominations to be the next Jubilee Party Secretary General and as the best candidate to countercheck Rigathi Gachagua influence in the region, which was spreading like wildfire. Unfortunately, he was later aligned in the maandamanos for the wrong reasons by Agwambol. In a similar manner, he aligned Kalonzo with the pay bill numbers some years back. This act has forced Mount Kenya foundations to lose their confidence with the Kioni. They have now turned on their searching lights to look for an alternative serious troops to topple Rigathi's influence in the vote-rich zone. But have they played their cards right? Or they will make another mistake in a row, even after failing to influence Raila up the slippery mountain during the 2022 general election? Will Mwangi wa Iria be up to the task? Will he be the Joshua, or Rigathi is the chosen one, already on his way to Canaan with the people? Is Wairia the people's seer, or a bitter man on a selfish mission? Time will tell. The two big boys have been at loggerheads over a number of issues we'll mention in this video. Their differences are backdated to 2018, immediately after the famous handshake. One of the issues that caused tensions between the two politicians was corruption. After Uhuru made fighting corruption a cornerstone on his presidency, Rigathi appeared as one of his immediate casualties. He then launched several high-profile investigations and prosecution of corrupt officials, including some within his own house of friends. On top of the list, Rigathi's name was so conspicuous. He accused Rigathi of corrupt practices, including misappropriating public funds, while he was a member of parliament. Rigathi denied the allegations and in turn accused the government of tarnishing his reputation to silence his political ambitions. At a point, the Mathera MP then furiously met with the police wrath and brutality on several occasions, especially the special unit under the DCI boss then, Mr. Kinoti, who had mastered the Friday's Kamata oppressive deals to checkmate and handshake government crusaders. Another issue that caused a political rift between the two was political alliances. Rigathi Gachagua became a vocal supporter of Deputy President then William Ruto, whose ambitions of running for president seems not to die finally with Uhuru Kenyatta. Uhuru delayed to publicly announce his preferred presidential candidate, probably to maintain stability of his government. but the energy in which he antagonized and fought William Ruto's candidature through proxies and broad daylight silent attack over the presidency matters clearly spelled out his support for Ruto's main competitor. This did not turn out well with most pro-Ruto crusaders, one of them being Rigathi. In return, they all embarked on a continuous attack on Uhuru, terming him as unthankful and accusing him of trying to stifle political competition and freedom of speech. They also accused Uhuru of being influenced by a small group of advisors in making decisions on behalf of the entire country, while sidelining his deputy Linoki decision-making. Finally, the two politicians widely differed on the direction of the country's development. Uhuru, under manipulation of his handshake brother, prioritized infrastructural development, including construction of roads, railways, and other transport links, while Rigathi Gachagua argued that the country needed to focus more on social and economic development, including the provision of health, education, job creation, among other immediate issues that were affecting the hustlers community. Handshake and partners disagreed in Gith with the idea, terming it as Kelele Achura. In conclusion, Rigathi's political differences with Uhuru are complex and multifaceted. They are rooted in a range of issues, among them corruption, political alliances, and direction of the country's development. While it is not clear whether the two politicians will be able to reconcile their differences in the near future, it is clear that their disagreements are likely to have significant implications for the country's political landscape in the coming days. Thank you for watching. Keep the conversation on. Adios. Sayonara.